Is it really over? Are they going to break the no contact? Are they going to reach out? Is there any chance of a reconciliation in this situation? But the main question is it really over? Is it time for you to let go and move forward? Should you wait and see what happens? Let's have a look in today's Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Card number 1, we have the Cat Tarot. Pick card number 2, we have the Mystic Moments Tarot. And then pick a card read number 3, we have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And then I've also paired up my jars of charms. So with reader number 1, this is the charms we're going to pull. Reader number 2, these are the charms. Is it really over? Is there going to be a reconciliation? How are they feeling? The person on your mind. And then number 3, these are the charms we're going to pull from. We'll pull initials and zodiac signs as well. Let's do a quick card selection meditation. Close your eyes, push all of your energy, push all of the air out of your lungs. Take a nice normal breath back in again. Imagine you were walking through the most beautiful British little woodland area. There's some really old oak trees. There's new trees. There's little bluebells. There's daffodils. You're just walking through and you can smell the moss and you can feel your feet crunching on the little pebbles in the ground. And you're just following a little footpath through. If you have a pet, they're there with you. They're following you along or you're carrying them. And you're just both really enjoying. And if you're surrounded by pets, they're just really enjoying the safe atmosphere. You can see little bunny rabbits and you can see butterflies and ladybirds. And you're just feeling at peace. And you're feeling protected. And the deeper that you go into the woodland, the more protected you feel. Now, as you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a message here for you today. Pick a card read number 1, pick a card read number 2, pick a card read number 3. What are they thinking? Are they going to come back? Are they going to reach out? Is it really over? Do you need to let go and move forward? Should you wait it out? Where's your pathways forwards in these situations? Private readings are always available. There is space in my diary at the moment if you would like to book. But let's get on with today's Pick a Card Tarot card readings. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Is it really over? How are they feeling? Are they going to come back? Are they going to reconcile? Are they going to apologise? Is it time for you to let go? Is it time for you to move forward? We want to know a little bit of everything. We're going to start by pulling the charms. Wait a minute. Let me put that on the table. So, what charms are here for you today? The charms can be little nods from your angels to let you know that this is a reading for you. It may be to do with this situation or any situation. If they don't make any sense to begin with, they will make sense over the next couple of weeks. Bookmark the reading so that you can come back to it if it resonates. And then I'm going to pull some initials as well. The M just went running off. The M went running off. And then we're going to pull zodiac signs. Now the zodiac signs can be your signs. It can be theirs. It can also be someone in spirit that is watching over you. But it can also be the characteristics of the sign. So let's have a look. Need to be a little bit careful. So here we go. We've got Pisces. We've got an M. We've got an O. Q. Someone has lots of questions. Aquarius. Cancer. And then Capricorn. And then on the back of them we have ambitious, imaginative, intuitive, and then we have friendly. We have an eye, a little golden ball or golden bell. They remind me of wedding bells, fairy bells, angel bells. We have a tiny little Hello Kitty, and she's on a little tricycle. And then we have a white t-shirt with a red heart on it. Someone's wearing their heart on their shirt. So let's have a look. Is it really over? What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? I've just had my morning coffee, so fully charged. Let's go. Are they coming back? Is there going to be a reconciliation? What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. Did you hear me sigh? Sometimes I'm just like, oh, okay. And then down the middle, this side's them, and then down the middle is the connecting energy. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Swords in the middle of you both at the moment, and I'm not surprised, and you're probably not surprised either. It's a very upsetting and traumatic situation. Someone's been self-sabotaging, and it's not you. And nearly all of the cards are reversed. I read reversals because they give me an extra layer of information. Not everyone does. Everyone has their own way of interpreting the cards. We have the Page of Swords reversed. They have the Queen of Swords reversed. In the middle of you both was the Sun reversed. And this is all the recent past, or how we got to this point. And it feels like one of you kind of didn't accept the situation, the separation, but you kind of thought, well, they'll come back. They'll come back. Maybe we need a break. Maybe we just need some time to ourselves, but they'll come back. With the Sun reversed in the middle of you both, I think the universe has been giving you both a bit of time out to hope that it could come back. But whatever's going on at the moment, if anything, it's got worse. But moving towards the future, we'll have a look. The Page of Swords reversed, it feels like information come to light and it changed things for you. It feels like promises were broken. It feels like the things that they said they were going to do, they didn't do. The Queen of Swords reversed for them is this card of, I don't know if they've got somebody else around them, if this is a bit of a third party situation. It may not necessarily be a relationship that they're in. It may be an ex of theirs, or it may be someone who interferes in this person's love life. And it feels like there may have been a conversation where this person needs to, your person, I'm going to call them your person needs to smooth things over with this other person so that the both of you can be together. And it kind of feels like you were bombarded with something. I don't know if it was messages or just information that you didn't know, and it feels like it bewildered you. But you were hoping, and you are still hopeful, that they're going to come back in. They're going to sort out what they need to sort out with whoever this Queen of Swords reversed is, because it feels like the Queen of Swords reversed is somebody else. Now you'll know who that person is. I don't need to tell you who that person is. You'll know who that is. If there isn't another person around, then it's not your reading. But this Queen of Swords reversed feels more of someone who isn't necessarily romantically involved with your person, but they have some kind of hold over them, kind of picking up an older sister or a mother or an ex that's a little bit too close to the family. Not normally when we split up with an ex, our family comes with us, but this feels like if this is an ex, they've kind of kept in contact with your person's family, and they're a real pot stirrer. Whoever this person is, they like stirring up trouble. And it may even be like a couple of people that like to stir up the trouble, and then whoever the Queen of Swords reversed is, they take action. That person then takes action. And the thing that's in my head is like two women gossiping and feeding the information to an older woman, and then the older woman's the one that freaks out. The older woman's like lays the law down, freaks out, but doesn't do it in a very good way. And it's a real minefield, isn't it? Because when we love someone and we want to be with them, we also would like their family to be on board. And while there's a troublemaker in the background, and while this troublemaker's in the background stirring the pot and people are letting it happen, it's going to be very hard to have a relationship with your person unless they break away from their family. And it doesn't necessarily feel like they have the courage or want to break away from their family, because I don't think they see it as breaking away from their family. It feels like they feel it would be them being pushed out of their family, and this other person would have won. And it's a real battle. It's a real battle that's going on here. And it's exhausting, because you deserve to be loved and you deserve to have a place in their life, and they're just not letting it happen at the moment. We've got the Queen of Wands reversed for you. They have the Knight of Cups reversed. And then you've got the Ten of Swords reversed in the middle of you both, which is this card of absolute hell. It feels like I'm looking at the both of you, and neither one of you are happy right now. Neither one of you are happy. And your person is very closed off, and they're very not open, and they're not paving the way, and they're not making it easier for you. They're not making it easy for anyone. They're not making it easy for themselves. And it feels like they're a little bit of a people pleaser, and it feels like they really don't they don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with this level of interference. They don't know what to do with it. They don't want, it feels like your person doesn't like arguing with people. But the Queen of Wands reversed for you is you really want your person to pick you, but you don't want to have to chase after them, because it'll just make things worse. But also this frustration with this person that's interfering. And I think you know that if the both of you don't end up back together, it is their fault. It's that other person's fault. And there's people around them that don't really realise. There's people around them that think that it's all your fault. It's your fault. And it's not. It's this pot stirrer. There's a pot stirrer in the background, winding everyone up and setting one person off. We've got the King of Swords moving forward for you. They've got the Temperance reversed. And then we have the Judgment card. So the question that we're looking at, is it really over? Is there any chance that this can come back together again? The King of Swords for you moving forward is a much more stable card. It's a moment of clarity. It's a moment of you knowing what you need to do for you. If you would like to help me with the algorithm, put something in the comments. By helping with the algorithm, you're helping the reach of this reading, and hopefully it would introduce it to somebody who's never had a reading from me before, and maybe there's a reading for them on my account for them to claim, and it may just do something really good for them. It's a random act of kindness that you can do, to put something in the comments or put a like on it or share it. If you feel that this isn't your reading but it resonates with somebody that you know, share it with them. It might just help them. And remember to subscribe or follow. If it's your first time here, make sure that you can find me again. I hope to have a daily. My name's Angie. And I just love reading tarot. I've been reading tarot since I was 19. Anyway, stop wittering on. We want to know. There is a chance that this can come back together. There is hope here, but it's going to take time. And the Temperance reversed for your person moving forward short term is the card of being pulled between lots of different things and not really knowing what to do. And your person's not having a good time. They're not having a good time. It's frustrating. It's confusing for them. It's not fair for either of you. And it's very bewildering. It feels like your person is seeing a side of somebody that they've never seen before. And it's shocked them and it's rocked them and it's changed. It's changed the past as well. It feels like there's been things that have happened in the past that your person didn't know that this pot stirrer was responsible for. So it's just really frustrating, isn't it? It is so frustrating. So, long term, where do we go from here? Short term, it's a mess. So I'm going to do a long term Celtic cross for the both of you for your connection. I know it's hell at the moment and it's confusing at the moment, but you've got the Judgment card in the middle of you both moving forwards, which is that card of hope. There's that white feather on the card. There's that card of hope. There's that card of surrendering. But it feels like with the King of Swords for you, you're going to be moving into a place of clarity while your person is still really confused. And then it feels like you're going to be waiting. You're going to be waiting until they're not confused anymore. But that confusion could go on for quite a while. So I'm going to do a long-term Celtic cross for you. Private readings are always available. When I do private readings, you hit me with one situation and then ask all of the questions to do with that. They're always available. But if your intuition is banging, there's readings backed up for you somewhere amongst all of my stuff. You just need to trust your intuition. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, for angels. I want to know, is it over? It kind of feels like it's not. Got the King of Cups. The first card in my Celtic cross is all about this situation, and then we have the 2 of Cups. I know it's really confusing and upsetting and everything right now, but the both of you really love each other. And it's a real shame that this troublemaker is doing what they're doing, because they're just bitter and nasty. It's like, if they're not meddling in your business, they're meddling in somebody else's business. And it feels like they have a long history of doing it, and they've got away with it for quite a long time. It feels like they're that one person in the room that manipulates everything and no one really realises, but there'll be another person in that room clocking exactly what they're doing. But the person that you're connected to, there's so much love here. I just feel like crying. I just feel the trauma of this, and I feel the unfairness of this. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Swords. That's the troublemaker. But then there's somebody that always takes action on what the troublemaker says. The Queen of Swords. Is the Queen of Swords ever going to get to the point where they see it for what it is? Because it feels like this Queen of Swords is being played. The person that then, it kind of feels like, if anything, it would be the mother is then telling everyone off, and the troublemaker's just in the background going, haha, I'm great, I'm fine, I'm perfect. Is this Queen of Swords ever going to turn around and see what the troublemaker's doing? Because the troublemaker's just sliding under the radar. You've got the King of Swords, which is your energy. That's interesting, isn't it? The King and Queen of Swords going to battle, but not going to battle. It's not a fight. It's a battle of wills. It's willpower. It's who can stick it out the longest. And with the King of Swords being the right way up for you in moving towards the future, as long as you want to invest the time and waiting it out, time will tell with this situation. There's going to be something that comes up that outs the troublemaker, the pot stirrer. And that will make things a lot easier. I'm not saying that whoever the Queen of Swords is ever going to fully accept you, but it feels like they will be moving into a place where they want your person to be happy, and that's more important than keeping you away. The Five of Wands is all of the petty drama that has been going on in this situation, all of the absolute nightmare that's been going on, and it's the pot stirrer. They wind everyone up and then they sit back and watch. They're like a fire starter, they go and set the fire and then watch the carnage. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a bit of an online troll as well. I think they've got a pattern in life, and I think it's what gets them going. I'd really be interested to look through this person's devices to see what they're up to on the internet. They may even do it in their own name. Moving forward, you've got the Lunar, and this is the path for you and your person. Now, with the Lunar or the Moon, we're going to get from A to B anyway. The way that you approach this journey, I know it's really painful at the moment. I know it's really upsetting at the moment. But if you step into your confidence and you step into your clarity of, what is right, and the sun will come up, you can take that journey in a much more chilled out way. But if you don't stand in your power and you don't have your clarity of knowing the sun will come up, you're going to give in to all the fears of all the monsters that might pop out of the darkness. And the troublemaker operates in the darkness. They operate in the shadows. They don't want people to know it goes back to them. But at some point the sun will come up and it will illuminate everything, and it will out this person for who they are. At some point, whether it's to do with your situation or somebody else, they're going to get their comeuppance. Someone's going to catch them out. They're going to do one thing too far. And whoever the Queen of Swords is, who gets wound up by the troublemaker and takes action on what the troublemaker says, they're going to feel so foolish at some point because they've been backing the wrong person. They've been manipulated. And I know you don't like the Queen of Swords reverse because they're very harsh and they've had quite a harsh tongue towards you. But they're a victim in all this as well, to a certain extent. They have to take responsibility of their words and their actions, but they've based their actions based on what they believe someone has told them. And they believe the things that this person has told them. And the things that this person has told them may be 1% true, but the rest of it is absolute lies. So, the Eight of Cups, the secret underlying question, is all about lifestyle changes, personal development. Do you just need to let go and move forward? Do you just need to stick it out and wait? Is there any life for this connection? Now we're getting into the important bit. The timing is the Fool, which is a fresh start for the both of you being set free from this. The Page of Wands, remembering who is loyal to you. And then we have the Five of Cups, letting go of the past. Now the both of you have to let go of all of the mess, but then you can have a happy life together. This person, which is your person, has got a lot of learning to do. They've got a lot of processing to do. And I have hope that the both of you can end up together. I really do. How long it's going to take will depend on how long it takes for the sun to come up, for how long it takes for your person to finally realise everything that's happened. I think the both of you will be back together before the Queen of Swords has realised what is really going on. But the both of you are going to watch it play out together. And it kind of feels like your person could really do with some talking therapy, because they've had to unpack a lot of things that they didn't realise. And now they're having to piece things together and they just can't cope with things very well. That's why they're self-sabotaging all over the place. They can't cope with it. But they will. The Page of Wands feels like good news coming in. And it feels like with the Fool there, fresh start for the both of you. There may be a relocation on the cards for the both of you at some point. But it also feels like moving away and deleting contacts. You won't just be moving away and staying in contact with people. It feels like social media being changed, brand new accounts popping up for the both of you that don't get passed to their family. Your person's got a lot to leave behind to be in a relationship with you, but underneath all of this, you both really love each other and you both want to be together. It's just a lot of mess at the moment, but it's coming to an end. The mess and the carnage is coming to an end, and you need to step into your King of Swords energy of, okay, I see it for what it is. So time is the thing. Let time play out, because this person who's a troublemaker can't stay in the dark forever. They're going to get a little spotlight put on them and everyone's going to be fully aware, and it's not your job to do it. Something else will happen. This person's going to trip up, and maybe that they post something. It feels like this person has multiple accounts in lots of different names, and it feels like they're going to be posting something thinking it's one of the accounts that's on a fake name, and they're going to either post something that gives away who they are, or they're going to post it on the wrong account, which makes people realise who they are. And they're going to do that all by themselves. The sun on this is going to come up all by itself. This person's going to out themselves in their own way, and the Queen of Swords will cut them off. The Queen of Swords won't be very happy about it at all. She'll feel really betrayed. I don't think the Queen of Swords is ever going to apologise to you, though, but they're going to have a lot to think about once all of it comes out. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so the angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Is it really over? Will there be a reconciliation? What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? Let's pull from your bottle of charms. What charms are here? These little signs and symbols from the universe, from your angels, to let you know that this reading is for you. Again, let's get something out. Right, there we go. There was one trying to come out. It was being reluctant. I'll tell you which one it is when we get to it. Let's pull the zodiac sign. There is reluctance here. Got two zodiac signs, and we want some letters as well. What letters are here for you? Let's have a look. Now, the charms can be about anything in life. It can just be a little nod from your angels that this is a reading for you. We have a cowboy hat, a baseball. This is the one that was trying to edge its way out, the key. So it's the key to abundance because of all of the things that came with it. We have an angel, bottle of perfume, the R, X, or the kiss at the end of a message. We have a Z or a C, which sometimes is like, I'm bored of waiting. We have a diamond. Someone really likes their luxury products. A diamond, a perfume, a lovely, gorgeous gold sunflower. A tiny little flower as well. A white fishtail for good luck. G. N. A gold bell for marriage. We have a Scorpio. And then on the back, passionate. They can be zodiac signs, they can be characteristics, they could be your zodiac sign of your angel guides. We have an Aquarius, friendly. So let's do a connection spread between you both. Who got showered with gifts, or who didn't get enough gifts? Who is it that likes the nicer things in life? And that key there, I'm like, okay, things are moving forward for you in one way or another. You've got good things on the way. So, is it really over? Are they going to be coming back? What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? If you claim it, let me know. Put a like on it. All of the things. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, for angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. Down the middle is the connecting energy. Is it really over? Is it really over? What's your gut feeling on this? Do you feel that this is over? Do you feel that there's... How do you feel? Do you want this person back? Do you want to let go of them? It feels... When I say do you want to let go of them, I get an instant feeling of anxiety. No, you don't want to let go. You don't want to let go. But you don't want to be messed around either. You got a lot of love for this person. This person's got a lot of love for you as well. But the 8 of Cups reversed in the recent past for the both of you. They had the Hierophant card. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Now, I don't know if it was the both of you that were married, or this person has a marriage or a serious relationship in their background. You will know which one it is. It'll make sense. But also there's this feeling of when this person met you, they very quickly said that you were the one. You were the one that turned their head. You were the one that they wanted to buy gifts for. You were the one that... They chased you and they pursued you and they showered you with gifts, or they put you the promise of gifts. And it feels like going on dates, and it feels like having lovely times together. The Knight of Cups in the middle of you both is like the path was wide open, and it was them putting the effort in. And then it almost does feel like they said it was love at first sight. They could have been a little bit too full on for quite a while, which made you think, oh, is it just what's their agenda? The 8 of Cups reversed for you. It feels like they were in it before you were. It feels like you liked the attention, and you liked the thing that was here, and you liked the escapism, and you liked the little bubble that you both shared together. And there was a lot here that you liked, but you were also a little bit wary of them because they came on strong. They came on really, really strong. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, you've got feelings now, though. You've got feelings. It's not that you didn't have feelings before, but it feels like how you feel for them right now. You feel for them more than you ever have. You have more feelings for them now than you ever have had before. And you just really love them unconditionally, and you kind of want to be with them. And I'm looking at you both thinking, well, why aren't you together then? You know, because there's 2 people here that want each other. Just because they were feeling it before you were feeling it. But they pursued you and they wanted you. So who is it that went no contact? Was it you or them? Did you push them away, or did they just give up, or what? But then I'm also looking at that Queen of Cups thinking, did you then get feelings the moment they kind of went cold? Because then are you doing that thing where you're wanting the thing that you think that you can't have, but then if you could have it again, how would you feel then? Would you go back to, meh, it's all right, I like them, It's all right. I like the things that come with them. I like spending time with them, but I don't know. It's like wanting that thing that you can't have, that thing that's out of reach. And it feels like that's the thing that's very seductive for you. Of I can't have them right now, so I'm head over heels in love with them, and I want them. And like, well, if they were in your orbit right now, how would you be feeling? You know, they've got the Six of Pentacles reversed at the moment. You've got the Seven of Wands in the middle of you both. The both of you are quite stubborn. The both of you are quite stubborn, but they're not putting any energy into this right now. It feels like there was a point where they put a lot of energy into this, but the moment they're refusing to contact, they're refusing to reply to messages, they're really very defensive. And it looks like a bit of a 360 from them, doesn't it? It's why be so full on and then now be... It's not that they're not interested. It kind of feels like they've got this attitude of, well, I put all my money in the kitty. Now it's your turn. It's your turn to do the running, but you can't do the running when someone's refusing to talk to you. They're in a really weird headspace at the moment, and they're very defensive. But then the both of you are really stubborn. The both of you don't really want to let go of each other, but the both of you don't. Neither of you want to back down. Neither of you wants to admit that either of you have any faults. Although, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because this feels like a situation where you could both just end up accidentally drifting apart. One of you needs to put the effort in. And is it you? Is it them? Is it both of you? Do the both of you need to put the effort in? Do the both of you need to make time for each other? There's something here. I'm seeing like a diary, two diaries. And it's almost like, well, yeah, I could do Wednesday afternoon. And they're like, no, I can't. That's the only day that I can't do. And then, you're countering it with, well, I could do Sunday. And they're like, no, I can't do that day. And then they say a day, and you're like, no, I can't do that day. And you need to make space for each other. I've got a feeling this is the reading that you need to send to them. If they want you, you need to send this to them. They need to make space for you. You need to make space for them as well. Because there's something nice here. There is something nice here. And this person has a lot to offer. You just need to sort it out. You just need to both sit at my table together and we'll sort it out together. Because the connection that's here, not very many people get to have that in their lifetime. So, yeah. Private readings are always available. With my private readings, they're 20 minutes. And you email me your situation and then all of the questions to do with that one situation. And I answer as many as I can. The Lover's card reversed for you moving forward is this battling with your heart over your head. That's why there's a little bit of a thing here of, do you want them right now because you know that you can't have them, and when you could have them you were like, nah, not sure, I don't know if I want them, I don't know how I feel about them. Is this the one that's going to get away and you're going to spend all of your life thinking, oh, I could have had them, I should have had them, but you missed your chance? But then you had your chance, so if you really wanted them, you would have snapped them up. There's something here that's, you want a relationship, but you also don't. And you'll probably argue with me in the comments, but there is, you want your life to be how your life is in a way. You like having your own time and you like having your own independence, but you also want to feel connected with somebody, but you don't really want... It's very conflicted. The Lover's card reversed is a very conflicted card. Traditionally, it's being caught between two different things and having to go with your heart and your head. Which one are you going to go? But then it feels like, depending on what day it is, what time of day it is how you see this situation. Sometimes you see this situation as this person is your soulmate or your twin flame and you're destined to be together and you want to be with them more than you've ever wanted to be with anyone. And then another day your head is like, no, you don't like them. They're not good enough. There's something not quite right. No, you just want to be by yourself. Relationships are hard work. Relationships mean I'm going to get hurt. And it's this very conflicted energy. And until you can consistently manifest, if you're manifesting one thing on one day and a different thing on a different day, the universe doesn't know what to give you, because you won't appreciate the thing that you get because you'll be wanting the other thing. And you may also have other people that you're interested in, or it feels more if you have other people who are interested in you. And maybe it's, if you do have quite a few people that are interested in you, but you can't quite figure out which one you want, then maybe none of them are the right person. You know, you don't have to make things fit, and you don't have to be with somebody just because they want to be with you. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And there's something here that's stopping this. And right now it's their stubbornness and it's their silence and it's their... But then I'm looking at the past of, yeah, but you could have snapped them up. You could be in a very serious relationship with this person right now. But there was something that stopped it. There was something that made you reluctant. What are you going to do? What do you want? What do you want? I mean, it's nice to have somebody, but then you have to make sure you have space in your life for them. You can't just enjoy the good bits, but then not really make room for anyone. So, we've got the Magician. And if this is your reading, you're going to be feeling it. You're going to be a little bit triggered. If this is not your reading, it's not your reading. Make sure you only claim the readings that you know are for you. We have the Magician moving forward for them. They're going to manifest you again. And then we have the Sun in the middle of you both, which is all of the possibilities that are here. The universe is like, the both of you could be lovely together. But there's something for you of holding back. At the point where this person's manifesting you, the universe opens up the paths again. You're like, oh, I don't know if I want it. You've got this... I like the things about this connection, but I don't want a relationship. To, no, I really love them and I want to be with them more than anything, but they're out of reach at the moment. But then when they're in reach again, you're not sure. You're like, oh, I don't know, actually. Are you just... There's something here of... Are you just wanting the thing that you can't have right now? And then the moment they're going to give it to you, you're like, oh, no, I don't know. No, I don't want to be with them. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you. I want to see what's around you at the moment. I want to know what's going on for you. Why are you in this conflicted space of entertaining people, but do you actually want a relationship? You think that you do. You do think that you do. But then there's actions that you take that are like, no, you don't. And you like feeling connected, but there we go. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You need to be single for a bit, like completely cut everyone off. Got the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. The Nine of Pentacles is where you're at the moment. You're very independent. You don't need anyone. But you do like having... You like having a connection and you like having feelings. But you don't really want it to go beyond that. There's something here. There's a block of... Yeah, but I don't want to lose my independence. I don't want to spend my money on someone else. I don't want to give my time to somebody. But the Knight of Pentacles is... You're building a road. You're busy building your life. You're busy doing the things that you want to do, and you want to do things properly. And it feels like you've been offered relationships in the past, but they just didn't feel right. They just didn't feel like that was the one for you. I kind of feel that you haven't met the one yet. This person feels that you are the one for them, but that doesn't mean that you're going to feel it. We've got the Two of Coins. Then we've got the Five of Wands, which is you like the chemistry, you like that tingly feeling, and you like flirting, and you like the chase, and there's something that you like about being connected with people. But then when it gets a bit too serious, you push people away, or you kind of get bored, you ignore them, and then they get bored and they go, and then you're like, well, where have they gone? I need them back. I want their attention again. Come back to me. I want your attention. I want you to flirt with me. But no, I don't want anything else. But then you'll be saying to them that you do. The Two of Pentacles, you've got choices to make. You've got choices to make. You're already being guided forward. You're already on this path towards your future, and you know it. Who is going to be in the future with you? I don't know. But I don't think that really matters. And I know that you all love Lorne over the person you came to the reading about, but I don't think it's about them. I think it's about you. I think you want them to want you, but then when they will want you, you won't be that keen. And I keep saying the same thing because that's the message that's here. Sometimes we get stuck on repeat because it's the angels are like, say it again, say it again. They're not listening, say it again. No, they're still not listening, say it again. No, they're still resistant, say it again. And there comes a point if we have to go, no, right, well, that's the reading. That is the reading. You're wanting something that you can't have. But once you get it, you don't particularly want it. That's the message. The Two of Cups. You do have an important connection coming, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have not yet met the one. So is it really over with this person? I feel you may entertain them again, but at some point you're going to break away from them. The Two of Cups. You do have your soulmate out there. You've not met them yet. That's what the problem is. You haven't met them yet. And so you're kind of, sometimes just before we get into a really important relationship, our radar goes up. And then so we're looking at everyone on our radar thinking, yeah, but are they the one? And the thing is, our soulmate is not on the radar yet. But we're like, are you the one? Is the postman the one? Is the woman at the checkout the one? Is that delivery person the one? Is that one that I see on the bus every day? Are they the one? And because we know, we can feel it. We can feel when our soulmate is making their way to us. So our spidey senses go up and we start wanting things that we've never wanted before. And we start being attracted to people that we've never been attracted to before. And we start giving the time of day to people in our past who we didn't particularly like that much, or who were just not the one, and we knew they were not the one. And it feels like that's the situation that you're in. Is it over with this person? No, this person's going to come back in again because they really like you. They do really like you, but you're going to get that conflicted feeling. And when you get that, I think you'll either go with it for a bit and fight it, or you'll disconnect at that point. But I kind of feel that you're not going to end this conflicted feeling until your soulmate comes in. I think you're going to find love and relationships immensely confusing until you see the one. And when you see the one, it will be so clear, and you will be like, oh my goodness, I've just made a complete fool of myself all of this time. I didn't have feelings for any of them. This is the one. I know they're the one. I have no doubts. I want to be with them. I want them in my home. I want to be in their home. I want to spend every minute of every single day with them. I want to eat what they eat. I want to watch what they watch. I want to share things with them. And there's no doubt and there's no conflicted energy of, but I really like time to myself. or I'm being messed about. It just makes sense and it works. And you both just fit together like jigsaw puzzle. And it works. It's not going to be confusing. So, whoever you end up with next, if it ends up confusing, they're not the one. The secret underlying question, have you been broken free from this person for a greater purpose? Yes, you have. The reason that it hasn't worked with this person is because they are not the one. The longer you waste with the wrong one, the less time you have with the right one. Moving forward, you have the world. Your soulmate is out in the world somewhere. Have the confidence to be single until you meet the one, and then entertain them. Unless you want to have because the thing is, you're addicted to the flirtatiousness. You're addicted to the chemistry. You like that. You like having feelings for people, even when you're hating it, even when it's confusing and hurting. You're still liking it. You're still like, yeah, I'm a human and I have these feelings. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups has been in the middle of you both in the past, but this isn't to do with this person. It feels like, this person coming in. And the Nine of Swords is normally stress, but the first thing I saw was the rope and the wrists and being tied up. And that's an adult thing. That's what I saw. And it feels like the one, your soulmate, they're going to come in and the both of you are just going to be tied together and explore things together and not want to be apart from each other. And you're going to keep each other awake at night. And it's going to be easy and it's going to be lovely and it's going to feel amazing. And is it over with the person you came to the reading about? Yeah, but you still got one more round with them. You're going to give it another go. But when you meet your soulmate, you'll know without a shadow of a doubt. And the timing on this is when you least expect it, with the world there. You got to put yourself out into the world, but that's what you're doing. And we don't meet people unless we come into contact with people. But not everyone is the one. You're going to meet them. You're going to meet them and they're going to be lovely. And you need to come back to this video and tell me all about them, because I've got a feeling the both of you are going to be really naughty together. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so it ain't to take you on your way. And thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Is it really over? Is there going to be a reconciliation? All of the things. Let's start with pulling some charms. What do you need to know? What charms are here for you today? There could be little signs, symbols from the universe for you that make sense for you, that it's your angel guides going, yep, there's something here. Let's pull some letters. And zodiac signs. With the zodiac signs, they can be yours, it can be theirs, it can be your angel guides, but it can also be the characteristics as well. They don't want to come out. Oh, there we go. They didn't want to come out. They were hiding. We have Scorpio on the back, passionate. Aries, courageous. Leo, generous. Taurus, oh, trustworthy. And then we have a rocking unicorn, which is blue. A wheel of a boat. Have you been following the 9-month cruise? I have. Oh, so much drama. We have S. D. H. A. V, J, and P. So, is there going to be reconciliation? What do you need to know? Are they coming back? Is it really over? Is it time for you to let go and move forward? What do you need to know for you and your person? I'm going to call them your person. So let's have a look. What messages are here for you today? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. And down the middle is the connecting energy. Okay, so it's a very clear answer. I will give you the answer, but then we'll have a look to see what you might want to know about. Is there going to be reconciliation? No. You've been broken free from this person for a reason. I think within this situation, you've broken free from it. It's your chance for a fresh start, and it's your chance to have the right kind of love. And it feels like maybe you come to the reading to see whether it is time to let go and be you and find your path again. This person isn't ever going to change. They're never going to give you what you need. So I'm going to talk through the spread and I'll show you what I'm seeing. We have the 9 of Pentacles for you, and this is the recent past. They have the Lovers card reversed and the 6 of Wands reversed in the middle of you both. You're quite happy single. There's something about single life that you're good at. And the Lovers card reversed for them feels like they kept, and the 6 of Wands reversed, it feels like they kept going, oh, we'll be in a relationship one day. Oh, this will be the way that you want it one day. You may have found that they were cheating on you, or they were just keeping their options massively open. The Lovers card reversed can be about infidelity. But it feels like with the 6 of Wands reversed in the middle of you both, they kept saying, oh, it'll get better. Or you kept thinking, oh, in time it'll get better. And it feels like this person just wouldn't commit to you. But then there was something here of, I think deep down you've always known, or you've known for a long time, that this person is not good enough for you, that this person is not going to change their ways. And the worst thing that can be is for the both of you to get back together again, because this person is only interested in themselves. They're only interested in their own wants and their own needs, and it kind of feels like they're the one that should be single forever. But then I'm kind of looking at them thinking, well, how many people are they connected to? How many people have they done this to? Is this a pattern that they've had for all of their life? Because they feel quite comfortable in doing it. At the moment, you've got the Wheel, which is coming out to me as run. This is your chance to run. This is your chance for real closure on this situation. Because this person sold you the, oh, one day I'll get better, one day I'll commit to you, one day I'll settle down, one day I'll do this thing. You've kind of been holding on to the, well, I don't want to close the door on it just in case they do. But there's been something that's been happening recently that closure is coming in fast. And that Wheel of Fortune is shouting at me, run away, don't look back, don't come back to this person again. You deserve so much better. If they were going to be what you need them to be, they would have done it by now, and they haven't. And they're very good at selling themselves because they love themselves. The King of Cups reversed is someone who's emotionally unavailable. You got the Tower in the middle of you both, which is the universe cutting ties. It's the universe going, run. This is your chance to be liberated. This is your chance to be set free from this person's manipulation. They're a total narcissist. I hate using that term, but they are. They are. They really are. And you know it. I think you know this person better than anyone. And it kind of feels like if you would set up a support group, there'd be a lot of people in it who's been a victim of this person. But also, all those other people, they're not your responsibility. We're all responsible for ourselves, and if we end up attached to the wrong person, that's our own problem. You're responsible for you, and you're responsible for your happiness. And this is your chance to smash up the foundations and take your half and build it in the way that you want to, without this person judging you and without this person having any control over you. You've got a very happy future for you in the future. You're moving forward to the Page of Cups. If you're thinking about writing a book, write it. If you're thinking about getting into journaling, get into it. If you're a creative person, find your creative outlet and put all of your passion into it. You know, some of the greatest musicians, they build their body work on heartbreak. I mean, look at Adele. All of her songs are heartbreak and empowering, and you know that she's been through it, and you know that, you know, people that can write those lyrics have lived it. And it feels like music, and it feels like color and texture, and it feels like you having a story to tell. And it feels wonderful. It feels like a very creative period in your life, and the only way that you can have that is if you break free from this person, and the universe is already saying, run, go, do what you need to do. Because the story that you have to tell will help people in a way that it doesn't drain you. It feels like if you were to give one-to-one support to all of this person's victims, that would be exhausting. It's too much. But the creative work that you do can speak to millions, and you've already put the work in, and you've already processed it, and you've already put the energy into it. And all you have to do then is get on with your life while it benefits other people, and you move forward and you move on. And it feels amazing. And it feels like you're going to be single for a bit. And I was thinking, when all the cards first came out, I thought, right, we're going to have to find questions for you. But I don't think we need to, because I'm getting an overwhelming message of, you're okay. Being without this person is better than being with this person. You're a very strong individual. You're very resourceful. You don't need this person smashing things up. You don't need this person hurting you. You don't need this person to validate you. You have a story to tell, and it's really important. And the Wheel of Fortune is there because you're at this roundabout, and it's now to get off the roundabout. Time to get off the roundabout and go down the next path of your life. And the path of your life is going to be very successful, and it may not be successful in, it feels like there's some people around you that would look at it and go, that's not what success is. But no, it is success, because it's going to lead to greater abundance, and it's going to put that, you're going to feel like a teenager again, and you're going to feel young, and you're going to feel fresh and new and excited, and you're going to have this love for life again, and it feels absolutely amazing. And the person that you're breaking free from is never going to change. They're never going to be any different. They've got the King of Swords reversed moving forward. They're a total bully. You've got the King of Pentacles reversed in the middle of you both. Whatever you do, make sure they don't have any claim over any money. It almost feels like there may be a point way into the future where this person gets an idea that you've got a big bank account based on the creativity that you used to improve your life, and they may try and take a stake claim on it. So I don't think that you and this person's been married, but make sure that they have no claim over anything. And if, when they do come knocking for something, tell them to get lost. Tell them to earn their own money. Your money's going to be your money, and you've got a lot of fortune coming your way. And it feels like you're gonna be behind the scenes, and whatever it is that you're going to be producing, that's the thing that's going to be well known, and that's going to be the thing that brings the money in, but you'll still be able to live your daily life. So it's not that I think that you're going to be famous, but there's something that you're going to create which is going to become very well known. but you're going to have anonymity. You're going to be able to go to the supermarket and no one will know who you are. And it feels like a really lovely life. And it feels like all of the things that you want, you're going to have. And it does feel like you maybe think, well, when am I going to have a relationship? Relationships right now don't matter. What really matters is you and your life purpose and you being okay. And there's also a message here of, if you ever get married, make sure you have a prenup. Don't let anyone take what is yours. I'm not saying that you're a bad judge of character, but you can never be sure, can we? We can never be sure what people's motives are, because it does feel like you're going to meet somebody at a point where you have a lot. So make sure you're savvy and make sure you protect yourself. And it may even be that you end up connected with somebody and you just don't get married. But then it feels like you need to get legal advice at that point as well, because of common law relationships and what people can claim on each other. What is yours is yours. Don't let anyone else have it. Share it with the people that you want to share it with, but then if those connections go sour, make sure they don't have any claim over it. There's a message there for you on that, and that's really important. I can see you being in, if this is your reading, you'll know. And I can see you living in a little white property at some point, and it's quite remote. It's not close to anything. I think if you were going to walk to the nearest shop, it would probably take you an hour to walk. So you'd have to have a car, you'd have to have transport, and you have to be well stocked. And it feels like fresh air. And it feels like rolling. I can see like a beach, a secluded beach, and rolling landscape. And the weather can be quite brutal or really hot, one or the other, or both. Now this could be a holiday home that you end up owning, and then you put it on Airbnb or something. Or it could be somewhere that you end up spending quite a lot of time yourself. And there's going to be times when you're there by yourself and just enjoying that you have animals there with you, that you'll be enjoying the time away. But then there's going to be times when there's lots of laughter and other people there with you, and it's going to be warm and food and laughter and music and people just really enjoying themselves. And you're going to have a moment where you just look round and you have to pinch yourself as if to say, boy, it came true. This is where I want to be, and this is what I wanted, and it's mine, and no one could take it away from me. And then there's going to be periods of time where it's there for you, but you just don't particularly feel the need to go there. And so, but there'll be other people there. That's why I say it kind of feels you'd be renting it out, short-term rental, because there'll be points where you just don't need to be there, or you don't want to be there, and you'll be in a much busier place. So it just feels really lovely. I do private readings. With my private readings, they're pre-recorded. You email me your one situation and then all of the questions with, if you're looking for a new job, the situation's job, looking for a job, and then all the questions that you have about it. If it's about life purpose, then it's all the questions about that. Or if it's about love, then it's all the questions about that. But one situation, not a million situations. And then I do my best to answer them. And I work through different tarot spreads to get the answers. I also offer rituals. And if you want to help me with the algorithm, put something in. And I hope that one day I'm going to get an email from you that lets me know that you've got the key. You've got the key to this place that's just remote and beautiful. I don't think it's going to be a doer-upper. I kind of feel that it's going to be a state that maybe it's already been a holiday let and it's already in a good standard. So I don't think, I mean, you may want to redecorate and furnish it or whatever, but it doesn't feel like it's going to need a lot of work on it. But there may be opportunity to build or extend it or whatever if you wanted to. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope that it helps. You're doing the right thing. Like, run. There's a message here of run. Disconnect. Closure's already happening, and you know that. You don't need this person in your life. No one needs this person in their life. But everyone has to be responsible for themselves. And whoever ends up entangled with this person, I don't think this person's that good at hiding who they really are. So I think really very early on their mask slips. And so, we're responsible for ourselves, aren't we? If someone's mask slips and then we try and give them the benefit of the doubt, then we have to take a bit of responsibility in that. But you're taking massive responsibility by finally cutting yourself free from this person. But you already have. You already have. There was something about this connection for a long, long time where you knew that you'd be breaking free from it. But then I also feel that the both of you were introduced because of this creative abundance. You can use your experiences for the better, and it will benefit you massively and other people massively as well, and lots and lots and lots of people. So I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so you aim to take care away. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. If you've made it to this point, then you're part of my secret Purple Heart gang. I really appreciate you being here. This morning I woke up, I had my coffee, I made my coffee, and while I was making my coffee, I made scrambled egg and baked beans on toast. Had the back door open. So many seagulls. I think it's the first time this year that I've heard seagulls squawking and carrying on. So they must be coming inland now. And over the last couple of weeks, we've had geese and ducks flying over the house. It feels like I'm on a flight path for returning geese and ducks. They're returning for the spring, ready to start nesting and having eggs and having babies and spending the warmer months here, I guess. But that's nice. It's always a sign of spring and the end of winter, although what normally happens is we start getting the signs of spring and then we normally go into another cold period again and everyone complains about it. But who knows, we might have a bit of snow, might have a little bit of frost, but spring is here, the new year's here, the growth is here, the potential is here, the summer is on its way, which is lovely, isn't it? Rosie has completely ignored me this morning. I was busy. I was singing and dancing around the kitchen while I was sorting my breakfast out. And I think she was just in the living room covering her head up. She's like, I don't want to listen to this. So spring is in the air. It's lovely. I hope you're doing well, whatever you're doing. I'm really enjoying these pick a card readings at the moment. I just feel it's not that I'm over the shorts, but I just feel more connected when I sit down and do a 20-minute reading. I do like the shorts and I like how I can quite quickly deliver a message, but I like connecting, and this feels connected and it feels right, and I'm just going with whatever feels right. I'm a spontaneous reader and I just do whatever it is I'm guided to do. And at the moment, this what feels good. So if you're taking something good from it, I hope that you are. Private readings are available. I'm also thinking about doing a monthly giveaway, but I need to have a look in my dashboard on my website of how to do it, because I want it to be a free giveaway. And I'm pretty sure there must be a tool on my website where you can enter it. And then it'll be randomly pulled. If you'd be interested in that, let me know in the comments, because then I'll see the comments and it will remind me. I was thinking about it last night and I was thinking about it this morning, but my brain, I kind of forget things, even if I write it down. So if I see in the comments that you're interested in a giveaway, it'll remind me. And when I see the comments, I'll be on my computer. And at that point, I go, right, okay, tell me to check my dashboard so that I can run a giveaway or find a way to do it that's available for everyone. And I think the giveaway will be for a discount, not a discount code, but a code for the price of a full reading, and then the winner can just book it when they want it, so they don't have to have it straight away either. So they can just have the code, the voucher code, to go on my website and book it when they want it. Because I know that we don't always want to read, and there's points where like, oh, I don't want people to use a reading for the sake of it. I'd rather people keep it until they want to use it. Maybe people will use it straight away, but I'm rambling. I'll figure it out. But teamwork is a dream work, and your role is to remind me in the comments if it's something you're interested in. If no one's interested in it, there's no point, but it's life. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a nice weekend, and I will see you soon.